A few years ago, Japanese ivy found its way into my yard. And while I've tried controlling it with ivy weed killer, it's still growing. Any suggestions? And this is David. So any suggestions for David?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm the kill expert here. I'm telling you, because I have fought all kind of tenacious plants over the years. But yeah, Japanese ivy is Boston ivy. And if it's gotten into your yard and you don't want it there, it can become, you know, quite invasive in your gardener's mind. So it's just a matter of you being tenacious and going out there and manually pulling it up, you know, as best you can, cutting it back, pulling it up, trying to just root it out, and then going back to the herbicide treatment, you know, to get any sprouts you've missed, because it's going to, if you left anything, it's going to regrow, you know. So it's just a matter of using the herbicides application, and you can do the spray. You need a real pretty high concentration, because Boston ivy is sort of woody. So you'd need a high concentration of that to kill it, and then just being, you know, stubborn and tenacious like it is to get rid of it eventually.
Yeah, dig.
Yeah, you
this
can.
is about root fragments.
Yeah, it's
stem
really,
fragments.
Yeah, and it's just going to come up still. So you can spray with the things like glyphosate and other types of herbicides.
Yeah. Read follow the label. Make sure you do that.
Exactly. Follow the instructions, and they're perfectly safe if you follow the instructions. And don't get out there on a windy day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But the ivy weed killer, I'm not sure exactly what the chemical is in that, but.
And there's a lot of different chemicals you can use. Triclopyr being one.
But everything is going to have to be used repeatedly with something like this, you know, because it just roots everywhere.
Yeah, it's going to be
all along the vine. It's going to root, you know. So it's hard to get rid of.
It's not one and done.
No, it's not one and done for sure. And then, this just popped in my head. So, you know, timing is critical too when you're going to use any type of herbicide.
That's true. That's true.
Right. So, yeah, I would cut it down. I would probably wait, you know, a couple of days, right, for the ivy, right, and then I would spray it. Right.
If you're spraying.
If you're spraying.
Yeah,
and I'm talking about foliar.
Right,
if you're doing foliar
You're right. Yeah, it needs to come up and have some foliage. You know, if you're spraying, you know, doing liquid application with a little sprayer or something, you need some green tissue there.
Yeah, because you need that tissue for that to happen so it can pull it down.
Right,
into
exactly.
the root system.
Good point.